what is sharanagati? When we say sharanagati, what does it mean? Actually, sharanagati has got 6 aspects to it. Anukulyasya sankalpaha pratikulyasya varjanam rakshishyati iti vishvaso goptritve varanam tatha atmanikshepakarpanye shadvidha sharanagati. 6 points in sharanagati. And you have to fulfill all the 6 points. You can't say, I'll fulfill 5 points. So let me see 5/6 of Bhagavan. That much of darshan I should have. God says, look, if you bring the paras close to the iron, it doesn't become gold. When it touches, it does its work. So, mam ekam sharanam raja. You will have to do purna sharanagati and the grace will come. So, what is this purna sharanagati? It has got 6 points to it. The first, anukulyasya sankalpaha, to desire in accordance with the desire of God. What does He want? That's what I want. Like Mirabai said, if Sri Krishna wants me to laugh, I'll laugh. If He makes me cry, okay. If He ignores me, kaun ho tum? I don't know you. Never mind. If He wishes to kill me with a Sudarshan Chakra, that is also fine. But mere to Giridhar Gopal, dusra na koi, jaake sir mor mukut mero pati soi. He alone is mine. Whatever He wishes is what I wish. This is the first point of Sharanagati, because we are sevaks of Bhagavan. And the second point of Sharanagati is, don't desire against the desire of God. It is the same as the first one. First said, desire as He desires. But to make it pakka, the verse says, don't desire against the desire of God. Now, when do we desire against His desire? You know, very few people desire adharmic things. Mostly, this cut happens when God gives us little misery. Then we complain. Why did God do like this? When He gives us happiness and prosperity, nobody complains. Oh, Shri Krishna, why did you give me the green card? I should not have gotten it. Nobody. Have you ever heard of anyone complaining? But when our wish is not fulfilled, now we say, Bhagavan kya karta hai, kya dekhta hai, ghor andhakar hai. We even start fighting with God. But Sharanagati means, don't complain. Yes, God, always yes. The story of Bhagavan Ram is so interesting. When he came to Pampa Sarovar, where he was going to meet Shabri, he first went to the lake. And there he placed his sarang dhanush on the ground and stooped to drink. He did not realize he had put his bow on a frog. And the poor frog had been badly wounded. Having had his fill, Bhagavan Ram looked, Are Mendhak, my God, you are so badly injured. Why did you not create some sound? I have given you such a big vocal cord, sound box. You should have done some tar-tar, pit-pit, gha-gha. The Mendhak said, Hey Bhagavan Ram, every time I was in Sankat, I called out to you all through my life. Today you are putting me in Sankat. Whom should I call out to? But I was not complaining. I knew this is my own karmas. You are giving me the consequence of my karmas. Why should I complain? You are burning my karmas. I was praying to you to give me the strength to bear this difficulty. So don't desire against his desire. And third point is to feel that he is always protecting me. Because he is our eternal Father, that faith, and he is inside. You know, one little girl was going on the flight all by herself. And her seat was by the side of a big business tycoon. So all was well, the girl was busy reading a book until the plane hit turbulence. And the turbulence was so severe that everybody in the flight was panicking, including the businessman, but the girl was sitting peacefully. So he said, "Beti, how come you are so calm and fearless? You're not scared?" She said, "Uncle, the pilot is my father. He is taking me home." Now she has faith. The pilot is my father. He is taking care of me. What is there to be scared of? So make the pilot of your life as your eternal father. Ka chinta mama jivane yadi harir vishvam bharo giyate. The Sukti Sudhakar, one devotee says, why should I bother about my life? Look at this Bhagavan. He protected me for 9 months when I was in my mother's womb doing Shirshasana. And when I came out, he arranged for the mother's milk. And after that, he had this world ready, what all I will need to eat. He is taking care of the birds and the bees and the big, big elephants. So when he is taking so much of care, then why should I bother? Let me be fearless. The moment you have faith, the sharanagati becomes easy. The fourth point in sharanagati is to feel gratitude for all the graces that he gives. He bestows his graces. The air itself we breathe is his grace. But we forget that it is a grace. We take it all for granted. Like you tell the child, your father did so much for you. Feel gratitude. The child says, why should I feel gratitude? He was doing his duty. His father did for him, he is doing for me. Then you will say, this is ungratefulness. So, likewise, God has done so much. I have heard of the one Sethji in Delhi. You know, during the COVID period, he caught COVID. He was the Nagar Seth. And he got admitted in that 7-star multi-specialty hospital. And they immediately put him on a ventilator. He remained there for 1 week. After which his SpO2 count got stabilized and the doctor said, now you are free to go. But clear your bill. So he went to the billing clerk and the billing clerk gave him a bill of 21 lakh rupees for 3 days. Sethji saw the bill and started crying. Billing clerk said, "Are Sethji, you are the Nagar Seth. You have got billions. What is this 21 lakh? You were in an air-conditioned room on the ventilator, 3 lakhs per day." Sethji said, "I am not crying because I cannot pay the bill. I am crying because you gave me oxygen for 7 days and the bill was 21 lakh rupees. And God has given me oxygen for 65 years. And I did not pay Him any bill. So all of us have a bill to pay. Even if we are not paying, let us feel grateful. This is the fourth point, Kritagnyata. For the earth we live on, the sunlight we receive. The fifth point is to think all I have belongs to Him. This idea that it is mine is an illusion. Because the earth existed before we came. It will continue to exist when we leave. Everything is His. There are no boards on the mountains that this belongs to Amazon and that belongs to Tesla, and this belongs to Tata and that belongs to Birla. The whole world belongs to Him. So to feel like that. And the sixth point is that when you do sharanagati, give up the pride of having done sharanagati. Don't think, oh, I am Sharanagat, he is not Sharanagat. This pride will be the undoing. The bhav of Sharanagati is, if I could do anything, it was His grace. And if I made some mistakes, it was because of my lack of Sharanagati. This is how Rabindranath Tagore, who got the Nobel Prize for his Gitanjali, he says that, oh Bhagavan, if there is anything good in my poetry, it's because of your blessings. And if there are any mistakes, it is my wrongdoing. So do the samarpan of the pride of doing samarpan. Then the Sharanagati will reach the state of Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja. So Maharshi Patanjali says, Ishvara Pranidhana, the mind will be controlled by absorbing your mind in Bhagavan and doing Sharanagati of Him. So he's driving it in. You can only achieve success when you do Sharanagati of Bhagavan.